Good evening, everybody, and welcome to all our viewers on SpeedGaming Prime. Welcome to the Zelda 1 Randomizer Rookie Rumble 2023 Finals, Game 2 between number 22 seed BrewersFanJP and number 17 seed Tabby Orange. Moonrisen Phoenix here, bringing you this matchup, and joining me in the booth. Oh, what an honor to have this man in the booth. Big helper throughout the tournament, Adirondack Rick. Good evening.
Good evening, and welcome here as we get you going for Game 2 of the Rookie Rumble Finals. Moonrisen, who do we got?
Oh goodness! If you're asking me for a winner, this is a tough matchup.
Just introduce the contestants.
Oh goodness! What's to say? BrewersFanJP on the western side. We've got number 22 seed. He's knocked out some heavy hitters. McMonkey amongst them, and Tabby Orange, not to be outdone, has knocked out the overall number 1 seed, Pedantic Potato, has also taken down the number 8 seed, Op No Point, on his way here.
All right, both of these runners are getting the countdown. We can see it on Tabby Orange's side. The number seedings doesn't matter at this point. It's a 1-0 lead for JP. He can close it out today as we start off in the forest. Let's play some rando. Game 2, Rookie Rumble Finals.
We'll have to see it. 2Q7, our starting spot, rather, as both of our runners are headed towards the same cave. What do we got in the first cave of the night? Well, we've got
a person asking for the directions to Sesame Street. Now, we don't know if that's a door repair charge or if that's just a nonsensical hint. We'll find out if we see that duplicated coming up here in just a few.
And here's our first check of the Armos item tonight. No deal.
We do find our arrow shop. Arrows are one off the maximum, 99 rupees.
And how about that bait price? It's going to be the expensive bait, which is standard price, I believe.
And we don't actually know that at this point.
Can't do much gambling with no rupees. Chat letting us know 99 rupee arrows, not a good thing, but these runners are used to it. And oh, there's the white sword under the forest Armos.
You're going to remember where that location is, and you're going to get yourself back over there. ASAP. JP's running it out. That is the top right. Unfortunately, couldn't get downstairs before he takes the death. And we're not going to see that happen from Tabby Orange. Going to get inside. That's our wood sword. And Tabby, knowing we have ourselves the white sword easily available, is going to take the candle.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I like that strat. I like this strat. Because if you can get yourself a couple of heart containers by way of this candle, then you open up the door for that white sword. And you don't have to worry about the price of the candle.
But at the same time, you said the big word there, Rick. If.
Well, I know if is a big word. 36 our mid-secret, 88 for our large secret.
88 rupees in the gambling tree as we'll find a heart container on the coast.
And where have all the rupees gone? So the Sesame Street is a nonsensical hint. The where have the rupees gone is our door repair charge. We go down to 67 rupees from 88. That's 21 on the door repair charge.
That's fair enough. I was doing the math the opposite way there. Thanks for the cash there, Rick.
As we head up to the Ledger Cave for Tabby Orange, it's going to be one of our any roads as JP finds where the potion shop's going to be. Now, JP needs to get back to that Armos that he ended up taking the death to, but what I think JP's looking for now is the location of the Armos that has the free item.
With 2 Armos statues still left standing, the Grave Armos and the Death Armos, I can't say I blame them. Would have been nice to have that wood sword, though.
Very, very nice reward here for Tabby Orange coming out over here. And that means that Tabby Orange is now going to have a chance, if he's able to stay alive over here, to find out what that Armos item is going to be.
He's Going to find out the medium secret, though. That's 36 rupees. And oh,
there it is, levered.
Levered. How many times have we been through that, huh, Rick?
Very many times those levers like to pop up. You got to be careful when you see levers on the screen to kind of just take it easy coming out of there. Blue ring, 250, vanilla. Bombs, rupees, vanilla rupees, 20 rupees for the bombs. Level 6 found over here for Tabby Orange is located at 1Q8.
Quick compass, however, shows that the Triforce is going to be right around the middle, and
robes.
Uncle Wizzy showing his face.
Zelda's room. You don't want to kill that room.
With Wizrobes in there, you don't want to stay in there more than you have to.
And fires that when you have 0 bombs and just a candle, not much you could do as JP suffers another death. We do find out that there is a bomb wall to the north, a heart container on the floor. That's one of our 2 items out of 6 already.
Not going to complain about that. And a shoot room will lead you to the Triforce room. What's the fight, though?
I think Tabby takes it. Yeah, Tabby takes this.
Yeah, you absolutely take that with the blue Landmos waiting.
Good news for JP. He's back in this area. Now, if he can maintain his health, maybe... Oh, 74! Big winner for JP!
Team Middle pays off in a huge way.
As Tabby Orange takes the 36, going to find out the heart container we have as our coast item. And JP is going to go over here towards the northeast. Got to be careful of the health. Can't be taking bumps like that, especially when you come out to Lionel's there. Lionel's do not care where you want to go. They're just going to be in the way. This time they're going to give him a little bit of room, though.
Yep, unfortunately he's going to skip that Lost Hills Arm once again. He doesn't notice it's the wood sword.
He'll get there at some point. It's just he wants to get this upper right corner first. Although he's going to get distracted and walk. Well, that's going to put him right next to it. 4 hearts enough for the white sword.
Oh, that gamble paying off big.
Big winner there for Tabby Orange. And that is the reason why you consider making that play, Moon Risen Phoenix. Because if that white sword is 4 hearts, guess what? You don't care about the wood sword anymore.
That's true.
So
that's
it paid off.
That's why these guys are in the finals.
Oh boy, hint shot for JP. Now, one thing about yesterday, hints were very instrumental towards JP getting the advantage over Tabby Orange. JP tries to bully past the red Lionels, takes the death.
Going to save that. Maybe a saves coming of the hints coming up.
Yeah. I'm not surprised if JP does try to at least do this, because again, last night, JP got the hint about the ladder in level 8. That was the same level that the bow and the silver arrows were in. Took that advantage, and that was what gave JP enough time to defeat Tabby Orange. JP is going to try to walk around these Lionels. Now, he should try to get back in here and at least get that, but he's not wanting to check anything else, because if he finds the sword at this point, he's trying to dispense of his rupees. Level 5 for Tabby Orange. It's the Gorilla set.
Not going to be too rough there. There's the map, and oh, we've got Segmentio at play, but we've seen this before.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking map for level 5. JP getting the hints. Well, that's not a hint. Free bombs on the floor for Tabby. That's good.
Oh,
another bad hint there for JP. 0 for 2. Can this third one, the 33. He's got enough rupees for it. Just barely. Wand in 8.
That's not too bad considering you don't have the sword yet, but 8 is not something you dig for a while.
I up an A and retry if I'm JP. This is not the time to try to make his way to the Armos. Just up and A and retry as we find out the potion price is 47 and 66.
Definitely a red potion seed here. Tabby doing just that and heading.
Okay. Now, JP's going to walk away from that one here. I'm still surprised he's not doing the retry, but maybe he's just wanting to complete here and find out what we have over here at these Armos. Book is our Armos item. And you see JP's walking away from it. So he has intentions on doing the retry. Oh no, he's just going to take the 36. No, here comes the retry.
I'm not surprised. You've got the info. Whether you go back right now is up in the air, but that book is vital.
Yep, that is something that Tabby Orange ended up dying to get to, but it didn't stop Tabby Orange in 5. That map was relatively early. And the bomb shop located here. Now JP's going to get to... Yeah, he wants to get back to where that book is. He wants to do that first before he does anything else. Which is going to keep him further away from the sword.
So far, it hasn't hurt him too badly. Tabby knows where 5 and 6 are and has a Triforce from 6.
Oh, JP, got to be careful. Because he's got to push the Armos and get it to move for him to get this book.
Doesn't have a sword to
Not the right
stun
one.
it. He's got it. He got it.
For some reason, I thought it was the middle. I don't know why. There's a take any there for Tabby Orange. This one was under a burn bush. All right, so JP now with the book in hand will have all the maps to all the dungeons. And this was something that came to play in JP in one of the races against McMonkey. Having that book, having the knowledge about the book, was instrumental on his comeback against McMonkey. However, there was a little bit of a different scenario there. The book wasn't a free Armos item.
Meanwhile, Tabby finding his second take 80 under a burn bush. That's 6 hearts already.
And JP's going to want to get this Armos, or not this, this bomb spot again. The P-hats are right in the way. He doesn't want to get bopped and have that be taking him away from that bomb opening. There's the 88 for JP.
There's another one in the gambling tree, so his wallet's going to be full.
And that will put him at the blue ring money, so we'll see if he beelines it to a blue ring shop. That's another thing we've noticed about JP. He is very easy about going to get those safeties.
Now that door repair did take him out of range, however.
Yeah, that's a minor point at this stage. Here comes Tabby Orange back to find out that this is the book that he died trying to get earlier. And there's the book right there. So JP with a 1-0 series lead. If Game 3 turns out to be needed, it will be played tomorrow night right here at this very same time, right here on SpeedGaming. I know fans of just more rando would love to see a Game 3. Oh, this brings a whole new meaning to Death Armos.
Yep, good old Lionel's giving you a hard time.
He gets in there!
Barely, but it doesn't matter how close you get. The fact that you get in is enough.
Level 3, that's a segmented by 1 room 3!
Oh, that's going to be fun times for everyone, isn't it?
And it's got bunnies. And JP purchases a candle. I mean, JP should know where the white sword is. And if you remember, it's 4 hearts. So this isn't devastating towards JP. It's just... it's out of the way of where Tabby Orange is starting to get a lot of information about this seed. Tabby Orange knows about 3, 5, and 6 so far.
And he's cleared 6. Whether he comes back for a single item,
also,
I'm not sure.
That's a nasty room. There's the magical sword. And this could here be a push block as well.
Good old bomb refuel station here.
JP trying to get himself and is right in here in level 3 as well. Tabby Orange is in 3. Here's our ladder in 3. Tabby Orange gets the ladder first.
And JP still doesn't have a sword. He won't be able to pick this up.
Now with his 7 bombs. This is a horrible dungeon to be in when you don't have a sword.
I mean, you need 6 bombs to clear these. Do you?
You need 6 bombs to clear them, but that is providing that they play nice and actually don't decide, hey, we're not going to eat your bombs at all.
Yep.
JP finding out which Armos it is. Triforce in 3 for Tabby Orange.
Takes that 2-0 lead. Looking pretty good right now. And
JP another death.
Goodness.
These deaths are starting to really add up for JP. And if I'm JP, you have to be reminded that this is not an elimination game.
But then again, you're still early. You're 15 minutes in.
Any in 3.
Oh, goodness. Tabby he's smiling right now. No doubt about it.
Oh, got the white sword, got the ladder, got the book as the atlas, got the any key. The only thing that's Tabby Orange wishes he may have had at this point is maybe the red ring. By the way, when is that map to level 6?
One of those my heads turned sideways or something? I have no idea, Rick.
I actually like that answer.
I honestly couldn't tell you what else it could be. But another thing Tabby might be wanting, he's 2 rupees away from it. That blue ring.
Needs 1 more rupee before he can purchase it.
JP, meanwhile, picking up the Triforce at 6.
Let's see if he beelines it here to this white sword. Yeah, he's going straight for this white sword. He's going to stop here, check this, but he's going to go right in and check to see if he can't yield this white sword. He'll be happy to see that the white sword is obtainable at level or at 4 hearts. And what the heck is this for?
That is somebody riding a very flimsy bicycle or something. No, that's.
It's one of those.
Right.
The first thing that came to mind is those Livazos or Lizazos. I think it's what they're called in Ocarina of Time.
Oh goodness, I haven't played that game in ages. And there's the wood sword for JP.
Yeah, he's not gonna like missing out on that by a death.
No. And he was in the room right next to it 3 times.
Lizafos, thank you very much, Saber UX.
Is JP going to take a look at 1Q5? Meanwhile, I don't believe we've been there yet.
I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to screen scroll over there. Surprised JP did not purchase the arrows, but maybe he wants to keep rupees available in case he needs a key. Doesn't know the any key sitting there in level 3 as we find the raft in 4.
Could be a critical item there for Tabby. We have quite a few dungeons still missing.
And JP pulls off the screen scroll as we get ourselves over to a death.
That is unfriendly at the best of times.
You got him. The way you've got to get through that is move down to the bottom, try to get the Lionels to move away from the middle, and then move your way back up.
Fortunately, oh goodness, the Triforce in 4 is ladder blocked.
I mean, that's perfectly fine for Tabby Orange, who has the ladder.
Absolutely, but JP does not. If he finds 4 at 1Q3, that's going to be more time loss.
Yeah, but we mentioned about how the ladder turned out to be a very important part in game number 1, and it's shaping up to potentially be a major component here in game number 2. Yeah, 7-8 time mentioning in chat that if JP entered after his first hit, he would have had the iframes. He panicked, and that took enough time away in order to cause himself to take that second hit. Still not it's not an easy screen as he finds level 5 here.
Tabby, meanwhile, might be looking for that second item in 4.
I mean, you're still missing the bow, you're still missing the silver arrows. We don't know where all of our levels are. You're still missing your 2 smallest dungeons. You're also missing 7, 8, and 9. So this totally makes sense to dive back in here. Because we don't know if we need the recorder. We don't know if we need the power bracelet. And maybe you find the red ring here.
And besides, you've already explored over half of the dungeon anyway.
And look at this combat here from Tabby Orange, just slicing through these Pole's Voice.
Unfortunately, Pole's Voice are unfriendly as well. Tabby picks up the potion.
That right there's an unfortunate commentary curse, but JP going through the staircase in level 5. This will be a transport. It had to be at this point. It was either that or the other room. So, Pole's Voice is one of those enemies where if you're on the half a tile, it can be a very dangerous play. Because of their 90-degree change in movement. JP finds the other transport staircase. And Tabby Orange saying, oh, Silver's in 4. Was a floor item on the Pole's Voice.
Oh, that's critical. And again, that's just more advantage on Tabby. JP finds an item in 5. It's just a heart container on the staircase.
So everything is working out Tabby Orange's favor here. And now is going to try to see how big of an advantage he really has by checking the raft right away or just around the corner. It is not a level. We do know that level 8, by way of that hint, is on Death Mountain.
So high possibility is that is just a bomb check away.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid chance it's going to be a bomb check away. I say that, level 8 will be located at the open cave.
Loving the strategy here by Tabby Orange. He knows he's got the raft. Why not make boat checks while you're at it?
Yeah, see what your advantage is. And we do not have a level underneath the raft this time around, so raft is useless as far as our needs to beat this game.
We've got firewood again.
Looks like JP's just gonna cash out his chips and get on out of here with a Triforce out of 5. Second Triforce piece for JP.
Still in a 3-2 deficit, but keeping it close.
And JP's now going to go ahead and check the coast as Tabby Orange just walks right by level 5. And we have a level here on the coast. It's 9.
Good to know it's there. At least you won't be looking for it at the end of the game.
And that's a tiny 9 as well.
You know what they say about tiny 9s? They're crimes against cookies at this point.
Tabby Orange purchasing the blue ring, doubling his defense. Another level here on the coast, it's 2.
This one, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, JP pirouettes it, heads right in. Can't blame him.
Level 2 looks like a letter F with that little mullet at the end on the hair. Or backwards cap. I don't know.
Well, there's a useless piece of paper.
And that is a bonafide ladder block for JP, so he's going to have to reverse course and get on out of here. So the rich get richer. JP trying to finish off that room, but this is a case where you got to get out of here and go somewhere else.
Like, check the other... Well, no, you've checked all 3 of them at this point.
Yeah.
It's
What
time to
JP
go.
needs to do, what we know JP needs to do is get back into level 3, but nice pop into the cave right there. So Tabby Orange is probably going to screen scroll over here to level 5 in just a few moments.
We didn't see what was in there, however.
No, yeah, because of the death there by JP. And this has been part of the issue of this seed. The dead links that have been put onto the floor here by JP are really starting to add up. They've been keeping him out of critical situations. So Tabby Orange is doing what I said that JP should have done and just get down here. But if he didn't have the blue ring, he would have been dead too.
And it's just a door repair. Meanwhile, JP now with the blue ring purchase. A possibility, Rick, is the pressure of the moment getting to JP, perhaps? Knowing you're 1 win away from the Rookie Rumble title?
That is a possibility, but it may just more be the mistakes. It really may just be the mistakes that JP's making, which is causing him to be a little more tense. As we find the other hint cave, Tabby Orange thought about not going in, but going to go ahead and check these hints. Step over the water to reach the red ring. We are blocked from getting the red ring. Could it be in that 2? We don't know.
Well, it's not.
And that is useless.
No dice there. Meanwhile, JP getting closer to level 4.
Yeah, which is going to be unfortunate because there was that ladder block here in 4.
That ladder block Triforce, you're right.
Yep. I mean, the silvers are nice, but this is not going to be a beatable dungeon for JP. JP needs to get into 3. Just, he knows where 3 is, he just doesn't want to go back there right this moment.
Actually, not having a key might be a blessing in disguise here.
This was the raft.
This was indeed the firewood.
Tabby Orange up here on Death Mountain. Kills the Octorok, gets the bomb. That's a nice on the global count there for Tabby Orange, either the 1, 6, or 8. There's the level 7, so 7 and 8 are up here, and 7 is segmented by 1 room.
That's not a friendly 7. I'll say that right now. This was the Triforce room by memory.
That is correct.
Oh goodness! Once JP clears this, he's going to be out very quickly.
Yep, JP probably muttering a couple of words right now as he sees yet another ladder block in this seed.
Yeah, those
A
words.
potential recorder needed here in 7 as there's a single block with a dig dogger.
Outside chance, but you're right.
This room's not going to be anything for JP, just has to take it easy. Has the blue ring at this point, so these Dark Nuts are going to do 1 heart damage as opposed to the 2. The good thing about the blue Dark Nuts is that they are in the health drop group, so therefore you stand a pretty good shot of getting your heart back from them if you take damage. Or perhaps the fairy. Thank you very much, man, for the hint.
Don't you just love it when that happens?
Absolutely wonderful when you're in the dungeon of where the old man tells you the hint for.
Yeah, that map isn't going to make JP any happier, and neither will this.
Yeah, because of the standing drop, he can just walk around it, but he is going to try to kill this Gliok here. But it's taking some unfortunate bops, and I think a lot of this, again, is just JP is getting unnerved.
I think you're absolutely right about that. Level 4. JP's going to continue digging. Tabby, meanwhile, continuing his dig in 7.
Yeah, it was in the northern stretch past the neck. I want to say, I don't think it was this room that had the silvers.
Yeah, the silvers room was definitely didn't have these quad BMOs. Potential item here for Tabby in 7.
Not going to be the recorder if it is, but it is a transport staircase.
Is it to the single, however?
No, it's not. It's right back to the other dig dogger. Okay, so that connects them two. You no longer worry about that dig dogger having an item. For Tabby Orange, that is got to be the best thing you could possibly see. And another death for JP.
At this point, maybe you take 5 seconds just to take a step back. You've had a hard seat so far.
I totally agree with you on this one. Dodongo in 2 has the recorder. And I think with that piece of information, if you're Tabby Orange, you consider getting out of here with a Triforce if you can get one of the items. This could be an item here. It is not.
JP reset the room with the Pole's voices, heading back in with 3 to go.
It'd be nice if JP could get the clock on 6. Guarantee his survival. Heart means you have a chance of getting a clock. It's either 2 and 5 where the hearts are, but nothing here. Another nasty Pole's voice room here for Tabby Orange.
Goodness, where's the bow when you need it?
I don't think this room drops. Maybe it does. Check and correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think this drops. Because wouldn't this be nasty if the silvers are held by killing a Pole's voice room, and then you have to kill another Pole's voice room to get the bow? Obviously, he wants to clear this one because he's going to ladder clip past that shutter door. Nice work here from Tabby Orange, though. Beautiful work there by Tabby Orange, taking care of the Pole's voice.
Take a look at that help meter as well.
Yeah, I mean, the beams definitely helped get him through it. This is the room that has the silvers.
Yep, this is the one. Well, is that what Tabby thinks of the old man's hint there?
Well, I think he more hates the fact that it's blocking him from going straight up.
That's entirely possible as well.
I love the fact that when runners grab the keys off the floor when they already had the any key. I mean, it's intuition. And sometimes you just walk in front of it anyway.
It's true, and well, that's a
very nice stretch here for Tabby Orange. There's the silvers for JP.
That's going to be a balm for some wounds.
That is the best case scenario for JP. The fact that he was able to walk out of here for the silver arrows. He's going to have to come back here. And that's the segment to the single room.
Well, there is a possibility of a floor item. Oh, never mind. That is nasty game.
I think 7 is one of those levels where it can drop in the top right corner in that diamond staircase room.
Ouch. JP checking out the southwest corner. I don't believe Tabby's been here.
He has not. We have not seen the dead woods at all. Heart container on the floor here. So there goes the bow potential for anyone. Here's the other thing. That could be the Triforce.
Ugh. That. Rick, goodness. You're being mean to these runners here tonight.
I'm not the one who rolled this seed, buddy.
I'm not either.
We know who the person who did roll this seed. They're probably tooting about the need for a flute right now.
That's entirely possible, yes.
Nice bombs right there for Tabby Orange. Gonna go back around. Key there, which we don't need. Another Dig Dogger.
Spiky's making some really bad decisions here tonight. Oh, JP just up and nade away from level 3.
That's horrible.
Oh, goodness. 3 was just south of that Armos, chat.
Yep, he just missed out on that opportunity. That was his best opportunity to get back into this race right now. That map is buried in Hint 7. Thankfully, we have the Atlas.
So where's the Triforce at this point?
Buried as well.
Tabby knows, however, that the recorder's in 2. Just needs to find it, and
Yeah, but you want to single dip this 7 if you can.
absolutely.
Especially since it's up here on Death Mountain. Now, Tabby Orange has not seen where level 2 is. It's on the coast.
Oh, no dice.
I think really what it comes down to is this is the sunken cost fallacy here for Tabby Orange. Just, they want to get something out of this dig of 7.
I mean, you've been here for upwards of 15 minutes.
And it makes sense.
I mean, if you can finish off the dungeon in one go, it's a huge dungeon out of the way.
Yeah, it is. And again, it's not an easy dungeon to get back to since it's up here on Death Mountain. That is on Death Mountain with a 4 start. Here's the third and final large secret for JP. This is the item. There's the Triforce as well!
Double whammy. It's
And
a heart container.
You're going to take this. You're going to be happy about this. And there it is. We can get out of this 7.
It's a Valentine's 7. Tabby knows this, and he's going to have a 4-2 Triforce lead.
Yeah, as far as required items are concerned, he does have one item we know we need, which is the ladder.
There are the back-to-back heart containers for JP on the take annies.
One of them is vanilla. 8 was at the open cave.
And, wow, somebody had one of these mini tank ideas.
And we have ourselves the bomb upgrade, 118 rupees. And it's a Wizrobe 8 as well. We know the wand is here in this 8, but is it the floor drop or is it going to be one of our 2 staircase items?
JP knows it's the wand's an 8.
Yep,
Tabby has
Tabby
no
Orange
idea.
does not.
So possible other way back into the race for JP would be Tabby digs his way into 8, hoping the bow's in here, and it's not.
Yeah, but JP needs to find level 1. JP needs to, at this point, get back into 3. That ladder is the type of item where the longer a runner goes without it, the bigger of an advantage it could be for the person who does have it.
You're right. JP, meanwhile, taking the Annie roads. Where's he headed?
He is heading back over here to the grave area.
I think there was a bomb shot relatively nearby.
Probably, which is why he's back up here. Oh my goodness, we have more dig doggers. Now that was not going to be a staircase room, but that worries me whenever we start seeing dig doggers. Looks like JP's trying to get some bombs on his way over here. There's the Triforce in 8. Tabby thinks about it. Oh, JP wants to get back over this corner, I think.
Yeah, he died looking into 1Q5. Fortunately, he's not in much better shape now.
Tabby Orange finding the sweet spot inside of the door. And a small seeker for JP. Did Tabby Orange check that room to the left?
I'm not sure. JP checking the hints here. That 50 rupee hint won't help him any more than the other 2 hints will.
Ladder leading to the red ring is a nice hint, but it doesn't tell you where it's going to be. And that is the only real useful hint we have here. So Tabby Orange finishing off this room gets a heart container, a 20% chance of magical sword.
I don't know. You know where it is. It's in the Western Vanilla Potion Shop.
And now to clear out this room, because this could be a room drop as well. But it's not. Nice bomb drop right there for JP off the Lionels.
Oh, that's a bonus when you get it.
And you see Tabby Orange's decision here.
Oh, goodness.
Will grab the Triforce after the bomb wall doesn't open.
That's a 5-2 lead. That gap is starting to widen.
And now JP's going to be up here on Death Mountain. Just a little outside.
At least you got money for it.
As our 2 runners do a high five. Coming up here right now. Be sure to give them both a follow. BrewersFanJP, Tabby Orange. In the Rookie Rumble 2023 Championship.
About to find where level 8 and 7 are. Unfortunately, I don't think he can make too much progress in either dungeon.
And
There's
there
level 1.
Is 1 for Tabby Orange. Level 1 looks like a key. We have ourselves the magical boomerang as one of our 3 items here.
Tabby just needs to get to the southern coast to find its remaining 2 dungeons. knows where 5 is. He just
and JP
found
now
1.
knows where the recorder is.
And now he knows he needs a ladder to get it.
And Tabby Orange trying to maintain the health. Yeah, that's a room that could drop. And Tabby Orange is going to say, "You're going to force me to clear that room, game." Nice use of the bomb, with the bomb right there on the floor for Tabby Orange. There's the map we don't really need. Another room that could drop here.
That ain't keep paying dividends for Tabby, meanwhile.
Yeah, that's one of the contributing factors towards why JP has become so far behind. As we find the heart container, the other of the floor drops here in level 1. Now it's time to find out where the Triforce is. Also find out where the staircase is going to be as well. This will not be, of course, an item, but it could be the Triforce. Could be the compass. JP giving the same how do you do to the old man as Tabby Orange did when he found out the hint about level 7 being up here in Death Mountain while he's in level 7.
You love it. I mean, I can't argue with the fact that you're. Oh goodness, that's not a good room for Tabby. Best case scenario, this is the Triforce, but you still don't want it. You've got 4 rooms left for a single item. You're gonna finish this dungeon.
Yeah. You dig the smaller dungeons with the hopes that you find the things you need in those dungeons.
Up and A from JP, meanwhile, while in the depths of 7.
There's the Triforce.
3
And
rooms
now
to
you're
go.
going to go through these remaining 3 rooms. There's a Dig Dagger, and that could be a second quest staircase room. Or, no, this one
It
will not
is.
because it has a standing drop there.
So this is the item room for 1.
It is
Yep.
either that or the Blue Dark Nut room.
Oof. I'm not sure how happy Tabby is about that.
You go back in, you clear the Blue Dark Nut room, and you be sure of it.
That's true. If you don't need to come back all the way up here for an item, that's to your advantage.
Just go to town on these Blue Darkness at this point in time. Gets a fairy drop, that's good. Get your health back up. And one more remaining.
What do we
It's
have
the
here?
compass, that's not it.
Oh.
The Dig Dagger has the staircase item in 1.
That's not a good thing. JP, meanwhile, headed for that single room in 7. Not going to be happy with what he sees here.
Yeah, you just either block clip or just do that. Tabby Orange continuing to go through this Death Mountain, and that is because he has not seen all of his levels. 2 and 9 still outstanding for Tabby Orange. They're both on the coast.
First and third check. But how are you feeling if you're both of these runners? Tabby with 6 Triforces 48 minutes in, and JP meanwhile...
Considering the fact that Tabby Orange hasn't really made much of a mistake in this seed, I don't think Tabby Orange feels bad at all. Maybe you're feeling a little bit of pressure because this is a must-win for you, but you've got to be feeling good about your route, even though you just got dig-doggered there and won. Now, JP, you're probably feeling a lot of pain right now and a lot of nerves because of the fact that this was a seed that you could close out the series in. JP has had some unfortunate deaths and a lot of unfortunate luck here. And I don't see JP feeling good at all at this scenario.
I think you're right. Seems to have calmed down a little bit. His combat's improved significantly from the early game.
Yeah, but you still don't feel good that you are now 50 minutes into the seed. You are finding ladder block after ladder block. You are only 2 Triforces in. That's weighing on JP's mind at this stage.
No doubt. And case in point, he just found another ladder block, so...
Yeah. He knows there's got to be a way around it, but that's still one of those frustrating command games.
Chat saying JP already waiting for the dot done here. I don't think so, but at this point, JP, if he's thinking about Tabby's game at all, he must be hoping Tabby's hitting the same snags as he has.
I mean, yeah. I don't think he's waiting for the dot done at this point, but you know you're not feeling great about how this seed has been playing you at this stage. And I think Real Sam Gamgee is correct in this assessment. He's not waiting for the dot done, but he is definitely behind. Or he thinks he's definitely behind. We know he is, because Tabby Orange is going to do this area over here, the Lost Woods. The coast is going to be his last location area here.
On the flip side, if he clears 5... Well, there's also the issue of that bow.
And we know the bow has to show up in levels 1 through 8. Because important items in 9 is not checked off in this tournament. You know you have to find the bow in levels 1 through 8. It cannot be in 9.
Tabby's done in the southwest corner.
Yep. Up into A right now, and it's time to go check the coast. The bombs are already out, and because of the way these levels are laid out, actually, no, we're going to go back into 5 first, maybe. Or maybe we're just going to try to get some bombs here first before we go and bomb the coast. But we're going to find level 9 first. This is the better case scenario. Because now that you found level 9, you bomb the coast. Once you find 2, all you care about, well, you might still care about that recorder, but you want that bow.
You also want those bombs that Tabby just got.
Oh yeah, you want those bombs, for sure. But all you're looking for is that bow.
I mean, you don't say no to that medium secret either, do you?
Potion prices? Oh, sure. And there's level 2 for Tabby Orange, so Tabby Orange knows where all the levels are at this point.
Now, should Tabby find the bow, he's in the driver's seat here.
I think at this stage, Tabby Orange is in a very good, comfortable position. But yeah. You get this bow, it's Tabby's race to lose.
Can't argue with that. Heart container for JP in 7. At the very least, it gave him some trouble. But JP's got both items. He is done in this level.
And that's the best case. And that is the best case scenario here for JP. Walking away with both items, never has to return here. Yeah, you wish it was the ladder. It's been the big thing that's been keeping him away. There's the recorder in 2. We knew that was here.
Not a question. What else is in here?
I still think we may be finding the... Yep, there it is. The red ring.
That hint told us that you needed the ladder to get to the red ring. There it is. And goodness, if Tabby wasn't feeling good before, he sure is now.
It's just absolutely crazy, Moonrise and Phoenix. It's absolutely crazy. The ladder was a major contributing factor in game number 1. And here we are 40 minutes in, or rather 54 minutes in, rather. It is playing out to be a major contributing factor here as well.
And if you're looking for a reason why, just look at the Triforce count. Tabby's got 7 on the board with his pickup in 2. Only needs the Triforce in 5 to get the ticket to 9, but the big problem right now, JP's an 8. What if the bow's here?
It's good that the bow is here, but I'm going to be frank on this one. I don't think there's enough time that exists where JP would be able to get all the remaining Triforce pieces, plus get back into 3.
There is the Triforce. Oh, goodness. And he's ladder blocked from the top there.
Yeah, you're ladder blocked from the remainder of this level, so JP's going to be forced out of here.
Wait a minute. Is Tabby headed back to 8?
No, Tabby's going to purchase these hints.
Ah.
He's looking for the bow hint. He's not going to get it, but he's looking for the bow hint. And just as a reminder, game 1... the reason why JP had the early ladder and the early advantage in game 1, he bought hints that told him the ladder was in level 8. So Tabby Orange is trying to do a little bit of protection right there in case the hint does show up. And I don't see why you don't, considering the fact that you now have the red ring.
I mean, at this point, all you need is potions, which Tabby has, and enough rupees to keep your silvers in play.
My next question, though, turns out to be, where's Tabby Orange going? By the way, this was
this was the other
heart
hint
container.
cave. This was the other hint cave. He's looking at that 50 rupee hint.
Right. I was more wondering about JP's side with this diamond staircase, whether it was just a heart container. At this point, JP just needs to get this Triforce and get on out of here. And this is, at this stage, you're 57 minutes in, you only got 3 Triforces. You haven't found level 1 yet. You have got to kind of maybe take a couple of chances with these bigger dungeons.
On the flip side, if you're looking for a way to feel good about yourself, look at the Triforces you've got. All of the larger dungeons.
JP walking out with the bomb upgrade.
little bit high price, 118 rupees for the standard +4.
At least it's +4 instead of what we've seen out of some of these bomb upgrades. Hey, guess what? I'm going to be more than the 100 rupees, and oh gosh, there was a staircase over here behind the door, locked door. Tabby Orange finds the other transport staircase, which is going to take him back up here to the other section of level 5 as well. We saw a heart container coming up here in the next room for JP. JP's about to find level 1.
And that is his last dungeon to find.
So once Tabby Orange gets this, we'll mark another spot off the map that the bow cannot be.
Now, if I'm Tabby, as soon as I grab the Triforce in 5, you have to hightail it back to 1. You know that last item is Dig Dogger blocked.
At this stage for Tabby Orange, what do we got? We have the 1 item in level 1. We have the 2 in level 8. Also the staircase item in 6, I believe.
Right, we did find the heart container on the floor.
Yeah, which was the heart container both runners got that allowed them to get the white sword at 4 hearts. But we do know, of course, by hint, one of them is the wand.
So
Dig Dogger here in level 5. Did it make bad decisions? Well, it's gonna get killed either way. The wooden boomerang, the other item in 5.
At the very least, Tabby knows that, and he is going to hightail it towards the Triforce. He knows both items in 5, and he's got a little ticket waiting for him.
And Tabby Orange will go ahead and grab the Triforce after taking care of this mold worm. And Tabby Orange, the first to complete all 8 Triforce pieces, eligible to go into level 9, but we're still missing the bow.
1 hour, 1 minute, 18 seconds.
There's the heart container for JP, so that's the 2 items that we know JP is going to be able to get. Tabby Orange, recorders. And we're going back to one first thing. It is the play that makes sense. For the same reason that you were mentioning just a moment ago, you know where this item is. And I know we're going to be switching over to Tabby Orange's audio. It is going to have no music, and it's going to be coming out the left channel, but we will be switching over to it if our tracker, Cobra, wants to hit that button for us.
Here's a critical spot in this game. If that bow is right in this room, Tabby's got a huge advantage. It might be insurmountable, but we never know. 9 can do 9 things.
Yeah, it's going to have to do a lot, honestly.
It's going to have to do, you're
especially since
right.
JP's not back in 3 at this stage.
There's the item.
All right,
what
here we go. It is a heart container. We've got to go to another level. Either 6 or 8. One of them is the power bracelet. The other is going to be the bow.
Oh, goodness. You hate to see that if you're Tabby.
So it's going to be red candle and a heart in 9.
Meanwhile, Tabby going for the max check at 80% chance.
It's 14 hearts!
Oh, goodness.
It's 14 hearts, 4 heart white sword, 14 heart magical sword. Game says no.
Yeah, if anything, The game knows what the heck our runners were planning tonight, and
All right.
said,
Level 6 first.
can't argue with that play in the slightest, if you ask me.
And JP gets the Triforce out of level 1. But needs to get to that 3.
That level 3 has been the Achilles heel all night.
All right. We know we've already seen the
This could be it right here.
floor drop, so we are looking for the staircase item, which is why Tabby Orange is going to take care of this Lamola.
Is it?
No.
Yeah, that room can stay the way it is.
Absolutely. And we're going to go ahead and try to clip into this one. Beautiful clip for Tabby Orange. It is our transport, and you're going to take this to the other side. All the way up here on the top. And hi there, Wizrobes.
That's probably the worst feeling in Zelda 1, period. You come out of a transport, and the next thing you know, you got blue Wizrobes deciding, hey, you're a piece of meat.
Just hold up. Gotta hold up when you come out of those staircases for that reason and that reason alone. Alright, that is not the staircase we need. It looks like JP's making his way towards 3. Oh gosh! The 6 blue Wizrobe special.
Oh, yeah, Uncle Wizzy's Funhouse right here.
You have 135 rupees at this stage. Okay, well, we're taking good care of them. I was just going to say at this stage, just to lay down the bombs, but that does not turn out to be the staircase room. Done, on to the next one.
I mean, you've got Red Ring. I can see why Tabby wouldn't bother placing bombs. You want to...
JP's back in 3. He is going to be so upset with himself once he finds out the ladder here.
Was it in this room?
I want to say yes.
Yeah, Tabby found it very early in 3, possibly in the first room.
Another Wizrobe room here, just 3 blues.
No item here.
Oh, right, yes. No item here as well.
Yeah, JP definitely recovering after that unfortunate start.
Yeah, but I think JP's going to know where he is in this race once he finds this ladder here.
Fully agreed.
At that point, you're just hoping your opponent ran into the same trouble. Kind of like what you mentioned earlier in this seed. Reverse C. This one's an easy one. And it is here. Is this the power bracelet? Is this the ladder? Or rather, not the ladder, the bow. There's the bow for Tabby Orange at 107.40. We're off to 9.
Critical fight for Tabby. All that's left is to head to level 9 at the southern coast. He's got a shot at tying up the series and sending this to one more game here in the Rookie Rumble.
Little does Tabby Orange know he's got a lot of time to work around. JP just got that ladder out of 3, and JP's got to know how far behind he's got to be at this stage, knowing how that bow, or that, not that bow, that ladder was here in 3, and considering how much it locked up. All right, we are looking for a shutter door that doesn't open. And we're also listening for the roar of Ganon.
A 40 room level 9.
Yeah, we just had another 40 room level 9 not too long ago.
Meanwhile, don't look now, but JP starting to close the gap, but Tabby going to get a lot of information about this 9 by the time he even gets here.
JP needs to get back into level 2. He's going to go back into 3. Still needs the bow. That's understandable, but he's going to full clear level 2, trying to get that information. All right, shutter door over here. Is this Princess Zelda? No, it's not.
Right in the corner of all places.
Turnstile room. Lays down the bomb, doesn't open. Nothing to the left either. Nice, beautiful dead end.
Indeed, so that staircase is necessary.
Yeah, at this point you take a staircase. New uncharted territory. And if game number 3 is required, it will be tomorrow night, 10:30 Eastern, right here on SpeedGaming. Tabby Orange trying to decide what he wants to do here.
Another thing that might be of concern for Tabby, that bomb count.
Force, not horrible, but we are in a Gorilla dungeon, and you're only depending on red Gorillas to help get you bombs. And they have to appear somewhere, but they don't always appear in the friendliest locations when it's the Gorilla set 9.
Yeah, this one could be a problem.
This is going to be a kind of a scenario where it would be good if Tabby Orange was able to start building a count. And we can indeed confirm that it's going to be the power bracelet as the other item in level 8 that we never saw. And the red candle is going to be here in 9, as well as a heart container.
This due to the fact that important items cannot be in 9, the power bracelet being one of them.
Still waiting to hear the roar of Ganon. Still haven't heard it. Tabby Warren sending up a ladder clip. There's a recorder for JP. Thankfully for JP, the red ring is going to be on the charted path.
Nothing here. How about that corner? There's a shutter
door. It's there. Zelda is in the one single room over there in the top right corner.
Ganon had to do it. He had to put Zelda in a corner.
Dig Dogger. Wrong game, old man.
Indeed. Tabby's starting to run low on rooms where the bacon could be.
This is the room where you want to see bombs, but doesn't. Well, he does get a drop. I was going to say he doesn't get any. Tries to bomb into a room that doesn't exist.
We've all done. Oh,
There's
wait a minute.
A roar, but it's not the right roar. That's the Gliok roar.
Was it a mask, however?
I don't think so. I didn't hear what sounded like an audio clip there. There's a Triforce for JP.
No red ring, though.
He knows where the Triforce is in 4. So all the things we've been saying about JP, he's going to probably be in 9. When Tabby Orange here gets through this.
However,
But could it be too little too late?
Doesn't have to bow wider. Needs to go back to 6.
That's right. And he's going to go back, or he went to 8 first. All right, so there's 2 rooms up in the top left corner that are being blocked off right now. JP's back in 1. There's our red candle.
JP thinking that that Dig Dogger has something he wants. Fortunately, it's not going to be that useful.
So maybe JP doesn't get to 9 just yet. There was a clip, I think. I think we have Ganon's going to be in the room to the left. I think Ganon's going to be in the room to the left.
You might be right. I mean, there's not many rooms left. However, did Tabby hear it?
Let's find out. Yep, he's in the room to the left, or he could be also down. Yep, he's in the room to the left. There it is.
1 hour, 14 minutes, and 30 seconds. We've got our first Ganon sighting of the evening on Tabby Orange's side as JP finds a heart container in 1.
All right, 8 white sword hits for Tabby Orange. Tries to get him over towards the right corner. Finally gets him over the right corner, but got pushed aside. There we go. Stun lock. Nope, can't keep it.
Dropped it.
Try to get him over towards the ear. There's the final hit. We've got bacon for Tabby Orange, and now just to walk all the way back to the top right corner. And brace yourselves, friends. Tabby Orange, down 1-0 here in this series, is going to tie this thing up, Moon Risen Phoenix.
One more game to decide the fate of the Rookie Rumble, and goodness, I know quite a few people who wouldn't have it another way.
Just 4 more rooms here for Tabby Orange. Looking, trying to chart out his 9. Moves over here to the right. The shutter door will open. And friends, the Rookie Rumble is not over with yet. We are going to a deciding Game 3 tomorrow night.
Get your GGs out, everybody, for your race winner, Tabby Orange, with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 56 seconds.
Just as JP grabs the Triforce out to level 4.
Number 17, the seed says, I'm not done yet. Tying it up, we're going to 3 tomorrow night.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun coming up here tomorrow. So get ready tomorrow night.
And meanwhile, welcoming into the booth, our race winner here tonight, tying up the Rookie Rumble final. 1 game apiece, Tabby Orange. Congratulations and GG's.
Thank you.
Game 1 came down to a ladder. Game 2 came down to a ladder.
Ladder. Did he have trouble finding it?
He found 3, but then just pretty much ignored 3 for the longest time. And the more you move throughout this seed, considering the fact that the Triforce in 4 was ladder blocked, 2 was ladder blocked, and now he's back in 8, hoping to find the bow here. Just the ladder kind of became one of his issues. The other issue was he did definitely take several deaths through here, and we can see kind of the reason why you were able to also move pretty well through the seed, that 1 on your death count.
Yeah, I mean that's like definitely what I focus on. Like, I think I used an early potion like early in the game, probably within like the first 20 minutes, just because I know like I have these potions, may as well use them. I can always buy more, and I don't usually even buy the blue ring, but I had money, I had potions, I had arrows, so I was like, may as well buy a blue ring. I have the money. It's never gonna hurt you having the blue ring.
Were you getting worried at any point in this race, especially when it came down to where the heck is this bow?
Oh, I'm worried the whole time. JP's a great player, so like, until I finish, I even just walk into Zelda, I have the rate. I'm just afraid it's gonna done right before me. He's proven how good he is during this tournament, so I'm absolutely worried like the entire time.
You definitely didn't show it.
Finding that bow, I only had, it was either that or I had one item in 8.
Yeah, which we now know is going to be the power bracelet.
Yep, that's right.
And it's going to be the floor drop too.
Okay, yeah, see, I knew from a hint that the wand was in 8.
Yep,
but
as
I
JP
didn't even
just
know
found
if it was a stair or a floor, so.
Yeah, JP just found the wand right now in 8.
Yeah, and so, like, that was one reason I went to 6 instead of 8, because 6 I knew it was a stair item, but 8 I didn't know if it was a stair item or a floor item, so I would basically have to clear every room in 8.
And that does answer a question I was going to ask you in regards to what chose you to go into 6 versus 8, given how big 6s can be.
And 8 was huge too, but yeah, 6 it was just because I knew it was a stair item, so, that means you can skip, half the rooms or whatever, and 8, it was either a floor item or a stair item, because I knew the wand was there, but only from a hint, so I didn't actually see it, so.
So how about that white sword?
Oh yeah, I saw that, and I had been, if I see the white sword before the wood sword, I'll take the candle. I gambled, and like, it's usually going to be fine. You'll usually find enough hearts in the overworld, and it worked out really well, because I got the white sword really early on 4 hearts.
Yeah, that was the first big piece of things going your way, was the fact that you were able to get that heart container freely on the floor in level 6,
Yeah.
And that allowed you to pull that white sword at 4.
Yeah, and there were a few take any's on Candle Row, so I would have been fine either way. But yeah, just getting that right there, and it was right by the white sword too, and I'm like, may as well check it at 4. I'm right here, and I got lucky there. I was fortunate.
Game 3, winner takes all tomorrow night.
It'll be exciting. He's a great opponent, so it'll be fun, and no matter what happens, I've had a blast in this tournament, so I'm just looking forward, and I'm glad I was just able to force Game 3 after yesterday.
Anything you want to chime in here with regards to Tabby Orange's running here, Moonrisen?
You actually took that last subject I had in mind right at the last moment there. Oh goodness. But still, a solidly run race, Tabby. 1 dead, solid combat all throughout. Bringing it to 3, and really, a lot of people in chat, myself included, wouldn't have any other way. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I can see I just pulled it up now. I see he's still on 8.
Yeah, still desperately trying to find the floor item. It's always so fun when you try to find a floor item in a Wizrobe dungeon.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, how about that Dig Dogger in 1? Holding off your 3rd item.
Yeah, that was annoying, and I could just tell. 7 had a bunch of Dig Doggers, including both ends of the staircase Dig Dogger blocked.
3 transport staircases, Dig Dogger.
Yep. Yeah, that was something, so I was like, well, I guess at least I know where the recorder is from a hint. So that's nice, but
That is not a friendly room there. At least you got the ferry.
hopefully in game number 3, it does not become a ladder to decide the race. JP has decided, I've had enough of you, level 8. And for him, it's probably back to 6, just like it was for Tabby Orange.
Yeah, I can't. I would imagine that this is the only thing left at this point.
I believe you're right there, Tabby.
Yeah, like 7 was double hearts, but I mean the Triforce was so far in the back that you're gonna end up seeing the items anyway. Just on the way to Triforce, I think.
Oh yeah, by the way, how much did you love that hit in 7?
Oh yeah, I gave him a whack.
Yeah, both you and JP gave him a whack.
Should have given one because I went by the second time, so I should.
Gotta love when you get the hint for the dungeon in the level that you're in.
Yeah, that's always appreciated.
And JP, unfortunately, coming out on the wrong side of the wizrobe there on that staircase in 6.
Yeah, Wild Wolf in chat is asking about Mags rolling up the backs. Yeah, that was annoying. Especially knowing I had to dig a wizrobe dungeon either way. I was not.
Oh right, JP's back in 5.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Because he didn't get that
Boomerang. He didn't see that.
boomerang.
Yeah, and it wasn't in the greatest spots either. It was in that southern branch of the other segment.
Yes, and it might have been ladder blocked, and I know you said he got.
Yeah, it was. It was in the Chevy room.
Yep. But I don't know. You might have been able to see it without the ladder. It might have been one of those.
Well, it was Dig Dogger, and
oh, right.
you needed the ladder to get the recorder.
That's right. Yeah, I guess I was just very fortunate to get the ladder and the any key and the silver arrows like really early in this. I think I got that. I think within like the first 15 or 20 minutes. I'd have to.
Yes. Yeah, with the any key and the ladder in 3 and the silvers being the floor item in 4. JP's about to find the wooden boomerang right here. And there's the wooden boomerang for JP. All right, back to 6 or back to 8. And yeah, JP taking a debt to the Armos on the screen that the wood sword was on kind of was his first major issue because it kept him from having a weapon in 3. It's just a case where it just shows that the dead links can really add up and just become a problem at times. Sometimes it can lead you to away from places where you don't need to be, but in this case, it just changed the role of this race.
Yeah, if you die like in one corner where something important is, and then you kind of root around it. How many times have you died in like the waterfall screen, and it takes so long to get back there, and it's an important dungeon or something like that, right?
Yeah, for certain.
I think it's should be around here somewhere.
believe it's at the bottom of that, or it's in that northwestern area, but it's...
Yeah, like it's in the E column, I think.
I believe so. I know there was, what, like 5 or 3 blue Wizrobe? This after you completed a 6 blue Wizrobe room to find out that it didn't push. Which is always the best feeling ever.
I mean, he handled it pretty well, though. to be fair.
Well, yeah, it's just the best feeling ever when you go through a room like that and find out that it's nothing.
Ah, the spike trap gets the best of him there.
Hopefully JP can make his way back over there, because he was just around the corner from where the bow turned out to be. Took a lot of damage off that blue Lamola, but thankfully the blue Wizrobes kept away from him.
Yeah, the only problem with everything is that he's got no potions right now.
Yeah.
And he's currently 1 ruby short of having a red potion.
And he's going to go the wrong way, which, understandable.
I think if it goes down here, it's a reverse C, I think, with some fires.
It's right here.
Oh, right, it's this room. Because all the Wizrobe rooms were bait. It was the room with the easy enemies. So there's the bow for JP. He's out of here. Off to 9 we go.
Despite being a 40 room 9, it had its moments.
Yeah, I didn't even hear Ganon. It was Dig Dogger blocked.
Yeah,
I
the
was gonna
Dig
take
Dogger.
that staircase, and I lucked out that it was an item. Because if that was a staircase, I was just going to take that staircase.
Yeah, the Dig Dogger's roar got masked.
Yeah, I know some people can hear like the click or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I have not been able to figure that out.
It's right at the very beginning when you enter a room, so it's got to be one of those ones where if you listen carefully, you'll catch it maybe at some point, but... But there's JP going into level 9. And how nice of Zelda to be all the way in the top right corner.
Yeah, that was nice.
Ganon thought he was Johnny there for a few minutes.
And Ganon's all the way there. Just kind of what would be up from the lobby, up and to the left, but you can't get there. Like, you have to kind of go all the way around to get there, too.
Yeah, this game, this seed did not want to be nice with regards to where it put the required components of this 9.
Yeah, basically in the opposite corners. So.
Mm-hmm. Although JP is heading in the right direction.
He's going to be misled by that key door, however.
Yeah, he's going to take the doors that he knows as opposed to bombing at this point, but he'll reach the dead end when he gets the NPC. The only question is will he chase the Zelda hint? And how nice of the Seed to give you the staircases with items in it as the ones that when you're trying to take transports.
Yeah, I think that happened twice.
Yep, because here's the red candle for JP. Can't get there, so he'll probably walk around, which is going to be unfortunate. It's going to keep him away from Ganon for right now, but he's going to chase this kidnapped in the northeast for now.
This is you don't see this in 9. Like it looks like you can go the whole way without taking a transport stair. Usually, at least one transport stair is required at some point.
Yeah, the transports kind of take you to little off the way places, like for instance those 2 rooms in the upper left corner. Here's the room just south of the kidnapped. So JP has now found where the kidnapped is. Now needs to find where Ganon is, all the way on the left side. Nice block clip.
Question is, will this get him any closer?
No, it won't.
Nope.
This transport will put him to those 2 rooms. Thank you, game.
At least we're going to find out what's there.
Enemies we don't need to kill.
Yep. That up and A won't hurt JP. He does still have red potion.
And the turnstile room that does absolutely nothing.
I think JP's narrowed it down at this point.
I mean, that's one of the better things about a smaller level 9 is that it's going to be easier to narrow it down to just a few rooms you got remaining on your to-do list. That being said, here he is. And there's the clip. Now,
will he figure it out?
He'll bomb to the north and not do anything about that dig dagger. Oh boy. Uh-oh.
This could be trouble.
He didn't hear the mast roar.
He did not.
And at this point, takes a look and going to up and A. And that's going to be unfortunate. He will write off that room. And this just as a reminder for anyone watching that is new to this game. If you see a boss, kill it. And then come back in and check it. This being a small 9 means that JP is going to get pushed back here sooner than later, but JP's back in the corridor staircase. Gonna go back in it.
I think he's fully explored this 9 at this point, save for that one room.
Yep. And now, up in A's! He has written off that room.
Unfortunately, I think he's seen every single other one. I mean, oh goodness.
This will give me a moment here to note that tomorrow night, 10:30 Eastern, Game 3, going to feature the voices of bbq.gov and ND. I hope you can come on by, join us here on Speed Gaming for game number 3. Barring something that I am very familiar with, a tie, it will be the last race of the Rookie Rumble.
A quick point to note, however, an interesting point for your information. Andy is the defending Rookie Rumble champion.
So we will have quite the crew on hand here for tomorrow night's race.
This level 9 is giving JP some fits at this point. This is
Yeah.
Oof. Chad having a good point. Goodness, if this was a Wizrobe dungeon, that would have been disastrous.
Yeah, for certain. And JP has done 38 of the 40 rooms.
The only two he hasn't done are the two he needs to do.
Yep. He will 40-40 this level 9. I think he's, at this point, after staring at the map enough, he knows he's got to go to that room to the left. Here we go. And for the second time tonight, here is Ganon.
If you're JP at this point, you just need to forget about this seed, mostly. I think this is just this is an off night. We've all had those.
Mm-hmm. Come on, get the stun lock here for JP. Yes, we do. There we go.
Absolutely perfect stun lock. Great Ganon kill.
It was a much needed stun lock because if Ganon does touch him once, he's back to start.
Yep. And if anything, this is a morale boost because in 22 hours, you're back and you're playing this time for the championship.
Yep. There's no safety net at this point in time. There's going to be who will win this tournament.
I mean, why not at this point? You know where Zelda is.
Get the free ride back. Just a few zigzags away is JP. And like you said, all he needs to do is just take the seed off his mind, forget that it exists. Tomorrow night, we're back and we're ready to do this one more time.
But for tonight, this was not JP's night, but there is the shutter door.
So get your GGs in chat as JP comes across the finish line.
Official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 48 minutes, and 12 seconds. And at the same time, you get the satisfaction of knowing you took down this seed and joining us in chat. Second place finisher, JP. GG's.
Thanks.
JP.
GG.
Goodness.
As we
What-
were,
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was saying, goodness, what a seed, right, JP?
Man, I don't know. Like, I probably should have taken the forfeit half an hour ago, but wanted to try to finish it out, get the experience, and.
Well, you did get the experience in one thing. The whole Ganon's roar getting masked by the boss.
Yeah, I knew that, but I don't know. I was just trying to get through as many rooms as possible, and
Yeah,
that little segment, I just walked right past it.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate that Ganon turned out to be there because that resulted in you visiting all 40 rooms of that level 9.
Yeah. I mean, it was already over at that point, so like I might have been a little checked out and just like, okay, let's just get this done. And I was kind of in the mindset, maybe this is a quick 9 and I can just get this done, and then
And then 9 turned out to be 9.
Yeah. So maybe I got all the rando out of me, with all the rando luck out of it in one go here. Both 6, like, I mean, I find that 6 so early, and like, it makes just all the sense to leave it.
You both had the same strategy in mind when it came to that 6, because Tabby did the same thing where they had to come back to 6 after getting all the Triforce pieces in search of the bow. The only big thing there was that Tabby stayed out of 8. But both of you went back to 1, looked at that dig dogger, said, I want to see what's behind you. Sadly, it wasn't the bow. Really, the seed came down to is the same thing that happened in game number 1, the ladder. Now, of course, you didn't have the wood sword for 3, you can understand that, but Tabby having the white sword, after taking the candle of the wood sword cave, did have the offense for 3, and that really was the difference maker.
Yeah, I kind of figured it. Like, when I saw that ladder, I'm like, this is bad. Because when I was in that 3, I even thought, I can double bomb these Dodongos and check this room, but I don't want to waste my bombs. So, yeah.
All you can do in this situation is just get the seed out of your mind and work on the next one.
Yeah. I mean, like, it wasn't like I literally got random. There was not much I could do. Like, I literally just checked things in the wrong order. That's really what it came down to. I had to redive 2 and 4 and got baited by 8 because of it. Yeah.
The big thing, unfortunate, was you taking a debt to the Armos at the wood sword screen.
Yeah, I could actually see how that would have changed the whole game, because then if I find 3, I have a sword, and I take those Dodongos out, and I find the ladder right away.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we have a different scenario, but what we do have is a game 3 tomorrow night. This was not an elimination, so you have that going for you. Come back here tomorrow. We'll see what happens in game number 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything that you want to add, Moonrisen or Tabby?
Absolutely not. JP, all you can do, like Rick said, hit the reset button. You got another shot tomorrow night for the title. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, thanks for commentary, restream, GG again, Tabby. And yeah, we'll finish this off tomorrow. See what happens.
Yep. That's the luck.
How about it for both of our runners, Tabby Orange and BrewersFanJP? Come back here tomorrow night, shall we? For game number 3. BBQ.gov, Andy will present this race here on SpeedGaming. But before we go, Moonrisen Phoenix, it's been a splendid opportunity to get to call this game number 2 with you, especially here in the finals.
Absolutely. What a pleasure, Rick. Thank you for the commentary with me tonight. Always a blast working with you. And special thanks to Cobra for the tracking tonight. Without trackers, I mean, I steal this line every time. Trackers are the MVP. Without them, we're completely lost.
well, I'm lost no matter what. But trackers at least help show us a little bit of illumination. Anyways, thank you very much for Cobra. Come back here tomorrow night, 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific. We'll do this all over again and crown the 2023 Rookie Rumble champion. See you then.
Take care, everybody. Thank you for watching. Have a great night.